Hey, welcome back to Evil Plays Hellsblade Senua's Sacrifice. This is part two of the ongoing playthrough that will be pretty short because it's a short game. This is by no means a walkthrough. I casually walked through this game. I love this game, but I don't know by heart. I've already missed some stuff in this playthrough. But we're gonna go ahead. I'm playing this game because I've mentioned it to a couple different people, and a lot of people had not heard about it. So I'm trying to shine some light, you know what I love this game. It's simplistic, but the story is where it's the story, the sound. It has a lot of high points. Checking my audio, so you might hear me in the background, but I sounded good. I sounded good. Now I know I made it past Surtur and I forget what the illusion guy's name is. Now it might have spit me back a little bit. I don't know. Or no, maybe I'm still doing certain.
How will she get through?
Surtur.
She'll need to find another way.
Through sounds.
Oh, I gotta burn it.
Find your own path.
There's always another way.
Yeah, here
There's
comes.
always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it.
Is waiting for you. It was never going to be that easy.
He's waiting.
Suit is waiting for you.
Find him.
The pyre.
And I am trying to hit all those markers, but
She needs to find it. Another fire sacrifice.
oh wait. How do I focus? There we go.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
I got you, bro. Oh look,
It's too far.
looks like Ash.
She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate.
And they're telling you right there,
She needs to remember the path.
like
Everything will burn
what
before
you're
she
supposed to do
finds
in
it.
this challenge.
She won't be able to tell.
Is like once the fire, okay, I can admit to that. My first playthrough going through Surtur's part, that was the hard thing. Is once the fire engulfs shooting, it got like I was like, damn, where did I come from? And I didn't take heed where I came from.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Should be a marker there. I've missed so many of these. I'm trying to hit them. That's what I was saying before. So this is what I'm talking about. Once you hit this thing, or focus on it. Come on. You'll see everything catches on fire, and she's gonna freak out. But the landscape does change. So my best advice for doing this is just look ahead forward and be like, hey, where do I have to go to make it back? Because she can die. And you can see she's like suffocating. And it's gone.
Answer your prayers, Senua. I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua. Find your own path, like I find mine.
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
I kind of forget that you get Drew's story during this, because I always, like when I think about this game, I think specifically about Senua and her story, because as the story progresses, you learn about what she's doing, and like her the backstory beforehand, but it takes the whole gameplay. I forget that you also learn Drew's story in both, or I mean, it's all about perspective. I guess it depends on
Fire, Senua. To follow
how you
the
look
path
at
to
it, good,
certainty.
bad. Because Drew's story has good moments, but ultimately it's pretty sad. Hey, Kenna. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Now we got one of these door puzzles, too.
The
Gotta find...
Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Yeah, it's history.
I was a man of knowledge, a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things.
Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
And the R should be this way. I know Drew's story. He starts out... I want to say he starts out a Norseman or something like that. Or maybe it's the other way around. He came from somewhere else and he gets kidnapped by the Norsemen. And ultimately, like, slowly but surely, he becomes a Northman. And the Northmen ask him to translate, and because he picks up the language pretty quickly. What they do to Drew during that is the whole, like, sketch of the story, kind of. How do I do that? Trying to remember. Oh. Redur. Big ass R on the ground. Should be a marker over here. Yeah.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is
Oh, I
called
missed one.
Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black
Black one.
because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious,
Which
and
we
then
saw
burn the whole
in Thor
world with
Ragnarok.
fire.
Ragnarok is probably the first, like, mythological tale that, like, absolutely made no sense. I was like, wait a minute. Like, this cool thing, like, basically eats itself and it destroys the world, and then the world gets remade? Like, what? So we all gotta die so some other people can live? What? Open it, bro. Let's try and see if he's breathing. Her story is the best, of course, but Drew's is pretty cool. Come on, man. I gotta get, like, right on it. Hey, Butt Files. Happy Thursday. Okay, move, bro. You can do it. No. You actually have to balance it. Oh shit! Make it a cross, girl. Just hop. Yeah, sneak up on me like that shit. Oh, you fucked him. Senua!
It's nearly over. She finished. Remember your training.
Yeah, what now? Alright, we gotta go. She running out of breath. Wait.
Good. Let it collapse. And have the courage to shed your tears.
Raise your word to the bride!
My love is dead.
Only then
That's a new one.
will you see the world anew.
No. I see nothing now.
These are the only people you ever find in the game besides the ones you fight. It is part of the story. And that part's pretty historically accurate. Damn. I was hoping there was like a reason to climb up there. I mean, besides the fact that I can. Like, I climbed up there! Maybe I was supposed to see a face or something. I didn't look around. Damn. I'm looking for a marker. I feel like there's a marker around here. I'm not seeing one. And I don't want to miss one. There's a door. I do remember that's the way I'm gonna need to go to get to them. Now we gotta find 3 symbols.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Yeah, we get some of his story.
I found my purpose. I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it
Hey,
clearly.
Woogie. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Thanks for stopping by.
Fire of certainty. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead.
Hey, did you not give it to me?
Maybe they were right. But here I am. Free.
Gave me a different one?
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
As far as I know, Drew, I don't know. I don't think Drew's story is actually like historically accurate. Senua is, well, it's such a weird thing to say because a lot of her story is not known. That's why they can make a game like this and it works. Especially once you get to the end and find out like the whole truth and everything. Um, as far as I know, I don't think Druth is like his story. I think is specifically added for the game, which is cool. I mean, I like his story, but as far as I can remember, I don't remember there being a guide or anything with Sinua's story. Is that all of them? That wasn't all of them. I got like one more. I don't know why it's there. It is.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday.
Someday.
They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
I forget where I gotta line it up. I know it's over here. I mean, I kind of remember. Hey, Brian. Happy Thursday. Oh, it's right there. I knew it was over here. Alright, now let's set the world on fire. I can't remember if this is number 3, maybe? Alright, we open the way out first, and then you light the world on fire.
Senua, if I can survive the fire of Surt and escape my darkness, then so can you.
I'm telling you, if you look, like, I have headphones on while I'm talking to y'all, but if you just put some headphones on while you listen to this, oh my god, the audio is superb.
Run, Senua! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop you! Run, Senua! Run!
It's as fast as I can go.
Don't. She's dying.
She looked at her love one last time as she was burned to a crisp. Nope, we just seen some of the future. She's a seer. That was historically accurate, supposedly.
I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
A lot of people know about Leonidas and 300. And it breaks my heart. They don't know about Senua.
Fight this together.
Her battle strategies and what she did.
This is my battle.
Once you make it to the end, you find
I have
out
to
what
face
she
it alone.
physically did in
Away from
history. Like it's crazy. It's a number. She has a number next to her name that you wouldn't believe. And there's only one other man, and that's Rurouni Kenshin, the fabled, Nyogi and Black Samurai.
I believe in you. You know that.
There's only a couple people that have kill counts like that. The Senua's is ridiculous.
Just promise me. You will come back to me. I want
Like
you
this
to
one little bitty girl.
I want you to say
This is the first time we get some of
I will come back to you. I promise.
that backstory. Her and her lover.
Come on.
Spill the blood of serpents. Take his mark, and I will cheer you from there. And forever be your dead.
You destroyed everything. Everyone. But not me. Fight now.
Can't even see. Working on it. Come on.
Focus now. Focus. Focus now.
That cost me though. You have obtained a symbol.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Till we fall. And in the end, we all fall.
Even the gods have
The gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise. And I will go to hell to keep it.
I die free. knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will sleep with him.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have, to find your answers. Your quest.
You're true.
Truth was a troubled man, skeleton slave. They tortured him.
You see all
took him
these
with them on
bodies,
their
right?
raids,
Wonder who killed
driven to
them.
madness, spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds, to my world. Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. His tales of hell were true. Then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
Would have been cool to see in the Marvel MCU. Boy riding in a corpse ship. I'd love like someone to do like a epic style, Ragnarok. No background, no, just straight up, kind of like a 300 style. Starting to burn again. It's weird. Oh. Kind of song. You gotta make it through all this jazz, and then you gotta like backtrack, and you're supposed to remember like where you started the whole, and it's like a 3 quest thing. You gotta like do 3 little puzzle pieces. The first time I played this, I was so lost because I thought I was supposed to go forward. No, you gotta go backwards to go forward. Have you ever died before?
The illusion of self is shattered. You simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true.
Because we're going that way, to
You
that
can feel it.
bird.
A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died. And she will do so again. You can be
You
sure.
be sure of that. I've seen her die twice already. I want to say this is what I remember to be the length of the game, or these two
And the mark of Surt. You may
puzzles
cross
here.
the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
It's all. I think if they're blue, that means it's old.
Why is she waiting? Open the gates. Open the gates. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gates. So dark. It's dark. The dark. And the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into the gates.
There is no one here but me. Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
So this is a major part of her backstory.
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you search
There's
for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears.
This is back in the Heron Celtic village. She was out.
But in darkness,
Vikings came
through
and
stormy
raided
black seas, they
her
raided
little
shores.
town.
Do you still hear his screams? And now, to your home. He's so far away. They've taken his soul.
All those people behind her are her people,
To these gods you cannot
cousins.
pray. They can break you, but not your promise.
It's not the one she's focused
Death
on.
won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt. By your darkness.
Look what they did to him.
You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way.
They spread eagled him.
In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul.
I mean, people talk about science.
They must carry his
They use
vessel
pulleys
to
and
that
advanced like rope techniques to do this.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise.
This is literally what starts her journey.
Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats
Beats are hard.
a heart.
It's gonna say that a couple times. It's important. Because we gotta do some, like, Norse mythology stuff. I remember this part. It's like another 3 thing.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life.
She's not the only one to survive. I know that.
That brought it near.
From her people.
Led it to him.
But I want to say they wiped out predominantly.
Worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
This is literally the front gates to this massive town. We not only made it ashore, and again, we see no people, just these things. Like, bro, this would be so badass if they did this in a movie.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling. The only one that makes any sense.
Now we're about to, just walk into this house over here. Still haven't seen people. Like, where are all the Vikings?
Open into darkness brings another challenge.
stronger than you.
Yeah. What the?
She's hurt. She's injured. She will make it.
Oh, yes, I will. Come on.
They're crumpling it! Take him down! Take him down! End it. Get out of the way! It's nearly over. It's hurt. There's blood. That's it. You won.
Not that door.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
I did miss one. Damn it.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
wants me to do the S. What the fuck? Okay, now can I do the X? His mom.
Oh, Senua. Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases them.
It does. We'll learn about him too. Meow. We're gonna use like the same thing like 4 times. No, 3 times.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre.
Sick bed?
They say she is easy to recognize. Half black and half the color of flesh. Her face.
Alright, where's it at? Dix. Look up there, girl. I think now the map doors just magically open. Magic. Now all of a sudden it's raining. And nighttime.
The gate is opening.
Who is it?
It's Helen.
It's coming.
That song again. It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry.
What are you
Her
doing?
voices leave.
You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this.
Pick up your sword.
Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
I tried.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be? Everyone hates her. She's cursed. Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you. Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Why go on? When you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined. Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this?
That's part of the story on how she's able to achieve what she did, is because she does. They do kill her, but they leave her for dead. She wasn't dead.
Feeling.
As you see, she just cauterizes the wound, blacks out, and she keeps on trekking.
You still believe in me, Sharon?
And us.
Come to me. Me.
We will. And we were just on that bridge.
Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. It's in your mind. Go towards it.
And that was the camp relating that, what just happened. That it did just happen. Go.
Before he disappears. Go, go, go.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs, errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
I'm looking for those markers, and then there's one over here somewhere. I know where to go. Or what we gotta do. Hey, Mom.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home. It does not ask you to swim against it.
Could have sworn there was some. It's like right after you gain the ability to run. Because where I gotta go is behind me. Could have sworn it was in there. I love this game, Skyrim Go. This one I have played before. And it's really short. It's depending on how you play, because there are these little side things that add to the lore. I don't think it's over here. No. What's up, Skyrim Go? It's more a story-driven game, and I love the story. It is historically accurate. Senua is a real person. Most people just don't know her story. She's noted as one of the first berserkers in history.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you.
He's right there.
It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. Is it true?
There he was. Alone.
Not much, just chilling. It's like Viking. It is. She's of Celtic descent, and she travels to the Northlands on a log that she crafted into a boat. She comes in the middle of the night, and
First time in years she felt.
I can't give away too much, but there's a reason she's doing all that. You see that thing on her? Well, we have learned that these Vikings came to her home, and we learned that they basically killed her people, and that sack behind her is her boyfriend. And that's what this whole... It's kind of like a revenge. These are like the side things.
Tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses it, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword.
Some I can, some I can't. I know a lot about different mythologies, but North mythology is one of my, like, weaker ones. It's kind of one of the reasons I like this game, because as you go around, you find these markers, and it actually tells you, like, there's white, all the white ruins are the ones that I found, the red ones are the ones that I'm missing. But this is kind of like progress as you go, and you can't really backtrack. So once you miss them, you miss them. But the markers, when they, for each little chapter, because they have little segments, you can see the little, like, dots. They tell you, like, little bits and pieces of real North mythology. There's a lot of history in this game, period. Senua's story is known in history, but of course they've taken a lot of liberties with some things, because a lot of her story is not known. There's questions about her story, like what she was able to achieve. I can't go into it because we're still going through the details.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain.
And there's clues
But the
as you
king's
play.
wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. And to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Damn cliffhangers. So she says, my dad. So says my dad, I'm apparently descendant of a Norse king. It could be possible because there wasn't just like one known Norse king. There was a lot of them, you know. They weren't really called kings, I think they were called like ours. Yeah, if you could ask them. But you have to do something heroic in your lifetime to do that. Not all of them. Just because you're North doesn't grant you. It's not like Christianity in heaven.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue.
Oh shit.
The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free.
Go Sigmund.
After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance, even the great Sigmund needs her. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
The last name is Summerlin, which comes from Scotland, derived from King Summerlin. It's pretty cool. I don't have any kind of like famous lineage. So this is one of the biggest clues in the game, is there's a lot of combat. Mainly puzzles and story, but there's a lot of combat. And you never see any, like, real people. I'm gonna leave that there. Because we're in, like, a big Viking compound. And something injured her, like, when we got here. Because we just walked up to the front gate, like, la 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 la. All of a sudden, you know, she's got a big old gash on her face. And her story's not easy to look up either. It took me, the first time I played this game, I got really invested. So you have to do some research to find her. Battle-wise, there's a battle strategy that a lot of people know. Once you look up that, it kind of gives it away. No, we have this. How did I get this one?
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
You put honey on his face, you told us. I should be able to focus on this story. These are the puzzles. Guess I can. I thought it was because he was in story mode. Yeah, it's like 3 different stories. You learn about our guide, which is the guy that was just talking when you touch a marker. When you touch a marker, he specifically tells you about, like, a piece of, like, Nordic mythology. During the game, as you progress, you learn about him and his backstory, and how supposedly Senua, like, met him and he became her guide. In the game, you mainly see him as a ghost. That part of history I can tell you from what I remember looking up. I don't remember, like, her meeting anybody. As far as I know, she did this all on her own. So I want to say that's something that they just added for more story. I don't know. Okay, but there is, like, a caveat, because her name's a little different when you find her story. It's not exactly Senua. So Drew's story could be there, and they could have just pulled from a different name. But I don't remember her meeting anybody. Because the main story is her, is what we're currently doing. Well, the main story is why she's doing what she's doing. Like this part, this is main story.
Perfecting her own secret dance.
It's how you know you're on the right
Or she
path.
knows the fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Sometimes they're just moments about what she's going through, like feeling, blah blah. Because just wait, the sound, if you don't have headphones on, I highly suggest it. This is a new one.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with sorcerers, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother.
Wait, I gotta stick
She gives
this.
birth to a son named Senua. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
She carries a lot of voices with her, and Druth, the ghost, that guy that's in these markers. Because technically, she's just walking up to this piece of wood, and it's talking to her, you know what I'm saying? So just imagine what she's really doing in real life, because she's really doing this. She's walking up to this piece of wood, but it's not talking to her, you know, it's just a piece of wood. No, but she's carrying voices. That's what I'm following up there. She believes that to be her lover. These are her voices. This is why I highly suggest the headphones. They did something extra special with this game.
Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss?
There's gonna be some of her backstory.
Only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew. And dance with it. Just like he does.
Because we already seen why, like this is her home, but we saw what her home looked like after the Vikings, and they basically burned it to the ground. They spread eagled her lover, they killed everybody there. And the only people that survived were Senua and a couple people that like weren't in the village. But if you can't tell, this girl is like nuts.
Senua. I haven't seen you before.
But this is why they basically broke her. And she came home.
Oh, Geno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dilly. I'm here for the warrior clan. Just come along. And bring your sword.
That's why they did what they
You
did to
can't put it
him,
into
because he was one of their warriors.
Moment when you look into the eyes of
They
the
didn't
one
know
who's
who he
supposed to
was.
reassure you, make you feel safe.
I mean, technically, as you play this game, you don't know
Fear swallows you before you have
who
a
she
chance to make
is
sense
or
of
what
it.
she represents,
And
like
darkness
who she was in the
becomes a
village.
part of who you are.
What she's wearing is a clue.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took her from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were.
I love this scene.
That there's nothing to go back to.
She did that.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
It's supposed to be the All Tree,
I can still feel it.
like one of the birthplaces of Odin.
They will never let him go.
She made it there and she burned it.
Rot here!
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No!
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Is that you?
Nope, it's just us. We're watching.
I'll find you. I promise.
Now we gotta get a new sword.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there?
Because that's one of the reasons we haven't been fighting. Is
Nothing lives here.
broke our
You
sword.
won't survive. You met him by the tree.
She met him by a tree.
Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to
Wait,
tell
did I
you?
miss one?
He's waiting for you by the tree.
No, that's for a little bit. It's part of the next. This one's not really a puzzle. It's more like a fast scratch. You have to go over here and touch this thing, and then go over here and touch this thing. Did I miss one?
As Sigmund and
Oh,
Sylvia
okay,
are
good,
being
good.
buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out, so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
And the little excerpts that they're telling us from North Mythology, because that is, all those stories are real. You can look those up. But there's a reason, and we're about to see one of them, because he was just talking about like Sigmund's sword and the significance.
And here's the end of Sigmund's story.
Alright, we completed
He was
this
a
chapter.
fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye.
One eye, huh?
The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces.
Just like her
Sigmund
sword.
then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
So we gotta find Graham, and we have to unlock its like soul and heart or some weird shit. Wait, not too early. Okay, so where is I'm supposed to go? Because then it's gonna make me like activate. What the hell? Oh, okay, it's right there.
Take a sword. A sword. Take it. Take it back with you. Take it. Take it. Don't take it.
See?
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great
warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword feels old, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the tree of death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard. Go to the shard. What's the shard? Find it. It's the metal.
I don't know where it is. No, I'm going to the last one first.
You need that sword. Go to the shard. Shards.
And you can do them any order, but you still gotta go back to the tree. It's just easier to do it this way.
There it is. Focus.
I know, girls. Hold on.
Get closer. What can you see? Go to it. It's not safe. Don't move. Move closer. Go. Come on. What can you see? It's in your mind.
I see.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise.
We
He was
saw
fair
a
of
little
feature.
bit about her
He spoke fair
in the
words.
MCU.
He gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Well, everything changed. Where'd the tree go? Now there's a ghost up there. It could or could not be my ex-boyfriend, dead boyfriend, you know. Dang, disappeared. Let's do this bridge. Because eventually look at that.
Back, don't touch it. You're curious. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter. I like it here. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened?
This puzzle stuff always reminds me of like the Zelda.
Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by
Even
one,
sickness.
they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Cliffhanger. They're good with the cliffhanger.
You can. You need the runes to fight Dillion. You need Dillion. He's
Gotta go
waiting
over
for you.
here.
Always said he's close.
Still no people. Oh, damn, it's locked.
Try harder.
Try harder.
She will.
She does. She always finds them. Now we come over here and change the perspective back.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe.
Yeah, it's open now.
Dillion, there he is. What are you waiting for? Find a way. Find him. Go. Dillion, don't. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
Now we just made it into this castle, man.
The world once seemed so simple.
Damn it.
Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. to peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the glow. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
What does it feel like to be in love?
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do.
Let's test it out.
The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Balder's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
Cliffhanger?
Ian's in the tower.
Is he?
He's there.
Good, we gotta go to the tower. But we have to do this. We gotta go outside and look at this run, because that's how we open the door that we already got through.
Remember Dillian? Do you remember the sound of his voice?
I do. He keeps talking to me.
He saw that she was strong.
I think there's a ruin in me. Maybe not. I just want you to walk away from it. Damn it!
Do you remember the way he looked?
There's another guy that talks in this that I could do his voice.
Do you remember
Okay, so
meeting him
I
in
do
the
have a
tree?
standard voice, but I can do a lot of voices too.
You can't go up
You
there.
can't go up
Not
there.
in this world.
No, in this one,
You can't.
I have to make it through the other side. Oh yeah, da da
Remember
da.
him whispering in your ear.
Da 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 da. And as you walk this way. No. They used the behind the scenes, like, they used a special, like, recording device to imitate, like, her craziness and the voices. It was brand new for this game. I don't know if anybody else has used it, but, man, it's one of my favorite things about this game,
No chance.
is the sound tone.
Ever again.
The half demon, half grandpa voice from the Conjuring 2. I think it's just about this. I can, let's just say I have like my own
He was the
voices, and
only
then I can mimic
I did know that.
voices kind of thing. Not all voices, but some. I just thought that was the right one. Meow, 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 meow.
Senua, you've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone. He's in the dark world. He's gone.
I have to go open the door, girls.
Do you remember the sound of his dark world? Without
And remember, next time. No. Son of a bitch, it's locked. How do I get in there? Most of the game isn't this back and forthy. Some of it is. It is a little like, there's puzzle and there's combat. But each little story segment, I can tell you that they usually have like 3 puzzles that you gotta figure out. Oops. I forgot it's just awful. The front door. Now the inside looks all different.
Where are you taking me?
He's up there. We believed in you.
There's a way.
Well, first, we're gonna check this
There is
marker
a way
back.
up there. She can do this. You're nearly there. Just find a way.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe. Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe.
Sorry, I was
And
checking.
goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god,
Where are
Hugh,
we?
was
Oh,
there.
damn, we missed a whole
Loki
segment.
asks him why he
How
wasn't
did I
in the
miss a
hall.
whole segment?
Hugh says, I cannot see where Balder stands.
Oh,
and even if
yeah,
I
I
could
forgot.
see him, I have no weapon.
It's because I was supposed to do that
Loki
close one
replies,
first.
Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Hugh throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Hugh is slain.
Killed 2 gods with 1 arrow. Loki is a smart bastard. Hmm. Oh yeah, I remember what it is.
The curse strangling you just like it strangled him.
Come on, it's right there. Oh, damn.
The curse. And now the
That's
darkness
the
is
room for
swallowing
justice in the middle. What, the arrow? Let's activate this frame. Then we gotta find 3 rings.
You are guilty.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could.
I gotta wait for this story.
Shapes, movement, an intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between 2 worlds. That of Zindel and her past, and Dillian, her future. 2 realities tearing at her soul.
Listen to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him?
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Why didn't she listen to him? She thought she could defy her father.
Should be 1. It's like relatively close.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride
I'll
to
be right
Hell
back. I'm
and
gonna go to
ask
the
Hela
bathroom.
to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Alright, I'm back. I try to be quick. I kind of want to...
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hel and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
The cursed Iliad believed in you.
Let me look at that one. Oh, I gotta look at it from the other side, that's all.
Look what happens to the things we know now.
That's why I gotta do both those, because that's... Thanks, Dylan.
You have no time for this. Speed up. Trials to distract you. Was it not you set you up? You wasn't now going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? Laughing at you. Taking you no closer to the letting this get in the way. Just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle. You had that loved you. You squashed it, strangled it, flattened it. The curse cannot be undone. What if this is pointless? What are you doing? Why did you think?
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Balder's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down, and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Do you remember how he made you feel?
It should be like one more.
He was the only one that really loved her. He did love her. Dillion's in the tower. He's there.
You can clearly see it's an errand.
Wasting your time just by minute by minute. Excuses to do it. You're special. They mean nothing. Special. Waste of time. Could all be a waste of her time. The gods are just playing. What if the gods are lying? Messing with her. It would not. First time. Dillion!
I like how you can like vaguely see him.
Yes.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the
Like
druids,
Waybro.
like her father, Zinbal.
You can fall.
I guess he took after his father.
Fuck! Stop
A
it!
chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, and to see the world through his eyes.
Stop it!
Slowly,
Shit!
the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel. You're going to fall, careful.
No, she's
No.
not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua.
Thank the Lord. Look at him. Praise the sun. Let's go. Son of a... Trophy earned, different perspectives. Now we get a little more of our backstory, I think. And then we go to the next trial.
Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So if someone is afraid of the dark, should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have?
I like how she lays down. She's just like...
The gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I know.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness.
What's up, Baron?
Because I love you. But it made it worse.
I can tell you what, Aaron, I'm loving Holly.
Sorry.
Such a good... I just... He has a way of writing...
There's more.
like female
There's still
protagonist.
more.
I don't know.
It's not going to be easy.
I might say she's like my favorite character right behind Roland kind of thing. Alright, this is a new one, or that's the piece of wood I've already gone to? Yeah, I think the next one is in the trial. I don't know if you've ever seen this game, man. I love this game. Are you doing it from Finders Keepers or just Outsiders? I still haven't read Outsiders. I skipped it.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice.
I still plan
It was
to.
so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes.
We both
as they
watched the
came out of
show. We
womb.
just haven't read the book. And we're talking about Stephen King's Outsiders. with Holly Gibney. I'm currently reading Holly. I just got done reading If It Bleeds.
I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
creepy.
Alright, second trial.
It feels wrong.
As I remember it, this one's a little easier.
Where is it? Where are we?
Now, The Outsiders, the one that most people know, that one I've read and seen the movie. It's one of the few books that my brother has read.
Don't let him disappear this time. He's going in.
He also likes the movie. Yeah, I see him, girl. Settle down.
How do you find it? It's just a trial. It's just another test. You just have to solve it, and then you will find it.
It's already out.
It's a test.
It's on PS5
Like your
and
warrior
it's on Xbox first. But
Dillion will help me.
wait. Yeah, I want to say like a year ago, because I was a huge fan of this game originally. I was excited because CD Projekt was a part of this game.
She must taste it.
I know there's a marker.
Do you smell it?
And it's literally what we're doing. This is part of history right here. She literally did this. This is where Stephen King got the Shawshank Redemption
Dillion and the others.
part of
The
it.
water.
Because she's literally crawling through sludge to make it through.
No one else could.
I looked at the previews and stuff in
Something was
Metaphor.
wrong.
I mean, I can buy it right now. But
Sinister.
I'm kind of waiting on the
She
PS5.
begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But
And I
Senua,
could have bought a regular PS5, but I
As the
want the
bodies
Pro, so
piled up.
I'm waiting until next gen.
no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go. Oh yeah. Oh fuck! It's like this perspective. I forgot. Well, there it's open. Yeah, like $50 cheaper. And it's only if you order through like Senua, something like that. I don't know if it's in store.
The bridge. It's broken. Fix it. You have to
And
fix
we
it.
will. We just gotta look at it.
We're going to fix
All
it.
crazy. You see it? There it is.
Now you have to find him. Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial.
It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua, you have to get in.
He's not going anywhere. Stop tripping. I'm looking for the markers. It should be fun. 5 new markers over here. I know. I did something wrong. There's one.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a
Oh,
light
good.
shaped like a
Oh, that's the
moon that
last one.
appears inside a house and goes around the wall.
Dog.
I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. That is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death.
Damn it.
You found a way.
I know.
The ladder. What now? You can see it. A line to the track.
No, hush, girls. Hush. I don't know why I missed like all 4 of them.
past the trial, get to the house.
I bought this one. This one was a little pricey. It should be like a $20 game, and I want to say I paid like 30. But like, I remember when I first took a chance on it, I mean, it was taking a chance. But now, I mean, I love this game. There is a simplest. I mean, it's a one-track game. Like once you know it, it never changes, kind of thing. But even though, and I've played this twice before and beat it. And it does have like differences, I'd say, but it's more with their health, kind of thing. Am I supposed to go up there? Oh yeah, there. I was already there. Because her health bar is actually her arm, that black stuff on her. Because I thought we fixed this shit. What the frick? I gotta go all the way back. Yeah. I'll be streaming for a little while. I'm off tomorrow, so. And just to warn y'all, I'll probably be playing Harry Potter tomorrow. I just took a break. Because I saw this had popped up, and I was like, ew, Senua. No, this is a story kind of it's close to my heart, like the Dark Tower is. And a lot of people don't know her story, so I was like, you know what? Now that I can stream, let's do this. Now I could say if you were watching the first time I played this, when I was playing this on my Xbox One back in the day when it first released, boy, like just the first part of this game, I probably spent like 3-4 hours trying to figure out what to do and. I don't know. I have like a general memory.
Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there? Come out.
I'm looking for the marker. Yeah.
There was a Northman called Grettir. Big, red-haired, immensely strong. But he was afraid of the dark.
Wait.
It happened one night that an undead creature came to his house to drag him outside into darkness and kill him. He resisted with every ounce of his strength. He clung to the doorframe, but it gave way, and they spilled out of the house, and the monster fell back, and the moon shone down on its ghastly face. Grettir, terrified, cuts off its head, but is cursed forever. From that moment on, wherever he was, he would see those hideous eyes staring back at him. Sometimes we allow our own fear to haunt us to our grave.
That is true.
Dillian! They're coming for me!
Oh, this is the fucking beast part. I forgot about this. This part.
Go to him. He's trying to save you. There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. Feel it. You'll die.
You're dying. The burning has begun.
The burning.
The burning has begun.
Go to the gate. There they are. The runes. You can get through.
You have to stay away from the shadow thing. It's like a beast or whatever. You can kind of see it sometimes. It's right there.
Don't get lost. Don't let it see you. You'll start to burn.
There it is. Move away.
Don't get quick.
Where's Dillian?
The light. Go towards it. Focus. Look. One hand to find. One more. One down.
This last one is the trickiest one.
Run! Run now! Run! It's not safe here. Run!
Senua,
This is the hard part.
Look at you! Don't let it see you, it's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
Fuck, I went the wrong way. No, I didn't. Thank God. You can't hit that thing. You can die a lot there. Like my first, I want to say both times I played, I died quite a bit. Because if that firelight touches you as you're going through it, you automatically die, and you have to like start the puzzle all over again. It's annoying. I thought he was gonna get me there.
Senua. What happened?
I thought I fucked up in the beginning when I forgot to get to the first room.
They said I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see.
I don't, Aaron. I didn't see that until
Children
now.
are scared
The
of
4K
the dark.
TV, I don't.
They make up stories to fill the void. Doesn't it true?
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I am.
I need to upgrade them. I'm kind of working on plans. I want to move out, get my own place, so I can stream how I want to. Yeah, I've seen them. That I could get right now. So I got about 600 extra to play with. Oh, I like my TV. It's pretty good. It's got some cool features. Alright, we got one more little trial. And we missed most of those ruins in that one.
It's just a trick.
All this to get a sword. Oh yeah.
It's just their game for you.
You never know which way it's going to go.
Yeah, we got 2 to go. Fuck.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and
I
never
heard
rust,
for the Switch
and that
2
would
you
slice
have to
through
have a
iron
4K
and
TV.
stone and bring victory to its
It's not
bearer.
advertised, but I've heard if you try
The
using a
Andal
regular
wolves
TV, it's
cursed it.
messing up.
It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn. And it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this one. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary.
I'm trying to remember what this one
Inevitable.
is.
It's as if we conspire to hide death.
I only remember 3 trials here. I don't remember.
But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior.
I just got
Her
done
name
with the
is
12-hour
Hervey,
shift
the
myself.
daughter of a berserker.
I
born
clocked in
halfway in the
82
hills.
hours this week.
She's a wild,
I only have
willful
1 day
child
off.
who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is
I'm
buried,
trying to make that
her
back.
only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all,
I got to see what my
sword.
check looks like with a
Tyrving.
30-hour work week, and like 30 hours 1 week, and the second week I clocked in at 52 hours, like a little bit of overtime. So that check was like double what I would have made doing construction. And I didn't even make like a full 40. And so I'm like, this next check, I'm super curious to see what it looks like, because with this one check, I'm able to pay like all my, like my rent, like some upcoming, like my internet, my phone, pay back a friend. Like, and I still have like a good amount of money extra. They had said something in our training, like, we're gonna make so much money, but we won't have the time to spend it. I'm kind of seeing that, because I'm having to, like, order everything online, because I don't have time to make it to the store. Like, I have tomorrow off, and I have to make it to a bank. I kind of want to do laundry, like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, like, most of the stuff I want to all in one day, kind of thing. Man, I'm doing pretty good, actually. There's days that were like really. Yesterday sucked. I did 12 yesterday, like 12 and a half. I do not remember this challenge. This might be PS exclusive.
Dillian, I'm here.
I do remember this one. This one kind of sucks too. My feet are tired though.
I'll find him.
And it's rained like for the past 2 weeks. Like ever since I took this fucking job, and we have to work in the fucking rain. Like by the torch. So this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to light these torches, and like I'm supposed to follow his voice.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you touch the walls? You don't know what they might do. Turn back. She has to keep going. It's not safe here.
You have to do that while these girls are in the background messing with... Oh, fuck.
I can hear him.
New property line. 299 makes it a little... Damn. Mine's just been random. It's been... Some have been fun, some have been tough. I'm starting to find that Colorado's really weird when it comes to addresses and where they display address numbers, and it's awkward to find people.
Place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Like yesterday, I thought yesterday was going to be like an 8-hour day. Fuck. Like as soon as I thought that, they sent me back out. I was like, nah.
We're nearly there. It's him. He's going to save you. Find the voice. Find him.
Talk again. Yeah, it sounds like this.
It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Nope. This is one of the cooler ones, like following the sound.
What's happening?
I should have showed you what happened. Well, I kind of did.
I'm lost without it.
If you keep seeing the torches, it means you've gone the wrong way.
What's in there? A secret room. How do you get in there?
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Find a way. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way. You do.
doing.
Focus.
Because we've seen that torch before. That's how you know you're going the wrong way. And if you continue to go the wrong way, you go all the way. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, it'll basically put you back at the beginning. Wait, it did put me back at the beginning. What the fuck? I was going the right direction. Yeah, got that one. Is that the one? It sounds like. Wish I could run here. Do, 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 do. Oh, I've been this way. No, I haven't.
Within the burial mound, Hervor calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to the tomb. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
I swear I've been this way. It does sound like he's over here. Hello? It kinda sound like it. It just loops back around. He sounds like he's coming from everywhere now. If I go away from
Don't doubt yourself, you'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do, you know. She doesn't. Listen for his voice, listen. Dylan. Where are you? For his voice. Dylan. She can't.
I'm supposed to be letting these two. And they look like I can. And it just takes me back over there. What am I missing? What the F? I watched. Don't bring her back. It was by people who did. Talk to me. Yeah. You like it? Oh wait. Weekending. Predictable. It's not fun.
What's different? There's a clue. Light the torch. Light it. Look for the torch. Light it. What do you see? Where are we? She has no idea. We're going round in circles. You have fallen in. You think that sound is Dillian's voice? It's a trap. You walked right into their hands. They have him right where they want. How could you? You think that voice is Dillian's? It's not. It's beckoning you to me.
That's the same shield. I want to say that's kind of why I'm not a big fan of the position style, like core. Because it's usually one or two outcomes. Yeah, I'm tired of walking around these caves. This looks different. That's different.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword.
We'll be
She
right
says
back with
that
this
it is
gun.
not
I'm gonna grab
seemly
something
for
to
the
drink.
dead in her grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom, Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Just in time. Damn it. Oh, I really thought that was gonna be the way out. Come on, man. I was like, now they're all gated? Well, at least we're finding new stuff now. And shield with nothing. Damn it. Come on, man. Walk around in a fucking circle, man. Legit. The shields are... maybe I gotta follow the color. Alright, shield. So the color. Let's follow the colors.
Let her think. No. No. Just no. She doesn't think. Don't listen to her. Just us. She leads us to help
So
her
we already
think
been to
clearly.
that.
What do you need to do? She leads us. You need to tell her what to do. You're lost forever. What are you going to do when the torch runs out? Wander around till it gets dark. And then what will we do?
So maybe we do need to go down.
There's nothing you can do.
Got a blank. Now we got swirls. And nothing. I wish I could run. Come on, man. You gotta figure out this puzzle, but you gotta walk through it. Wait. We're doing opposite. So we had swirls. I don't even see a shield. And I know I've been over here. Fuck. So I guess we're going to the same shield. And so we got no shield. Same shield. Okay. That's just glitching back. Well, fuck. Yeah, now it's legit looping. Some reason he wants us to go over here to this other loop. What am I missing? He sounds the clearest, like right here. I got like 10 minutes. I gotta figure this out. Hey, we're back at the beginning. And so maybe we go same to same. Already this is different. Finally.
Dillion wants me to face my fears.
Fuck, that was tough. For no reason.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, it's like we get her backstory told like
I've decided.
in retrospective, like in pieces.
It's the darkness speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
Her village basically saw her as a witch, so they shunned her. And then her
I can see
parents,
the
like,
darkness in your eyes, child.
they kept her locked up.
Boy,
Chief said so.
no.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
It's all because she was supposedly like a seer. She could see bits and pieces of the future.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come, Senua.
I am leaving.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Of course, that does happen. But I think that part's like added. I don't think they knew what she was gonna do or what they were gonna do.
You're disappearing one memory. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. They think we want the body. They want your soul.
I have to go all the way around to get to it.
The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing is yours anymore. It's disappearing with your memories.
Nice second round now. Well, peeps, this is where I'm going to end the stream for the night. We got one more challenge, and then we unlock a sword. Is it the sword of Graham? Is it the other sword? Stigma? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but we'll pick up right here tomorrow. But guys, I want to thank everybody that stopped by. Hit that like button if you already haven't. You know, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave comments. You can always hit me up on IG, Evil's Comics, But guys, that's it. I will see y'all next time. Meh.